Yeah, boss, we got big problems. You better call that robot, that spot show. It's Spotbot. Anybody got a 20 on that spot bot? ETA ASAP. Over.
Morning. It's like 5 a.m. Gonna zip up to Calgary and get some rail stuff today. It's supposed to be in a loading by indoor crane, so that'll be kind of cool. Hopefully. But this thing is just a purring. Life of living in Canada. And parking outside. Still got a broken door handle. I should have turned the bunk heater on too. Just get too lazy to set all this stuff every time. So if I'm not working all the time, I usually turn the batteries off, so you gotta reset the calendar, the timer. Uh-oh. Still ain't got that fixed yet either.
One more wine and one more whiskey. We just kept the car in park and dim the headlights so we can see the stars. Let them tell us where we should start. And I'm scared as hell because there's no way to know how this goes. But I can't help but say promise to give you my all, but it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down, but it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. The sight of you makes me dizzy, and when you're gone I miss your face. Tonight I'll meet you in our favorite place. I just can't let this wait one more day. But I'm scared as hell, and there's just no way to know how this goes. And I can't help but say, dressing why you are so beautiful. But it might break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down. I won't let you down, but it might break me, break me. It might break me, break me. It might break me down.
Man, if that's your case, it's probably mine too. Looks like it's overweight. 20. Yeah, 25 as well. Go! Well, this is gonna be a show now. I'm gonna try to. Gonna have the scissor flat, stuck in my head. Oh no, we're going to jail. So we're over 25 something there. We're only allowed 24 on a triaxle medium spread. It's a 2-piece load, so no permitting. And he wanted to give inspection. He's gonna love that. And then yeah, if a scissored flat, if I could just winch them all ahead and make weight. I figured I knew what he was doing, so I was just following his lead. I thought we'd be good. And I looked at the gauge before I left inside the shop there, and it was only at 50. I don't need a permit until about 55, 56. So, but of course the truck was sitting. It was probably in there for like an hour and a half. So it probably leaked down air, right? And then once you move, of course, then it changes everything too. So, because everything's sitting there locked up when you're loading with the brakes on. So yeah, I've been nabbed at the scales before. For when I was young, I was told as long as you have a load on, you don't need safety on your deck pins. So I rolled through here one night at like midnight, and were like, oh, we're gonna give you a checkout. So we're 68.60 on the steer. I know we're only like 20 on the drive, so I got room to make it work. $20,100. So yeah, I got 3,000. Well, 2,900 available there. So if I scissored flat and just winch these things ahead, I'll be good. Which is. I don't think anybody's ever hauled these anchors before that. Like, this is the first time I've seen them. So I don't. 25, 5, 10. So yeah, it's over. This is gonna be a chore to do, but I can do it. Hopefully they don't give it third degree. Yeah. I don't like the scales. I've been hassled here a few times. Well, I'll get back to you and let you know what's gonna happen here. Somewhere here in the dirt where I can lay it down if I have to, if they're just gonna let me slide. I don't know. I've heard a few times before where they're like, well, if they see that you can make weight, they usually they'll let you go some. But that's a myth. Alright. He'll come out because I'm not going in and wearing a mask, so I'm all against masks. I'll wait for him to come out and then I'll tell him what my plan is and we'll see what happens. Alright, well, he changed his mind. We're both getting fisted. He's going in now, and then as soon as he's done, I'm going in. I better lube up now. Well, truck just came from the CVIP, so I know that's good. I guess we'll find out how good Cypress is in a minute. Said after we're done the inspection, we roll out, and then we can adjust our load. So we'll have to scissor down if we can continue on. And yeah, carry on. Scissor down, winch them ahead, pick them back up, get on our way, and yeah. So I better go make sure everything looks half decent while I'm sitting here not getting looked at. On today's episode of Time Lapse Trucker, we'll show you an inside view of what a DOT inspection shop looks like.
Using the whole fist, Doc?
Hallelujah. Madness comes, madness goes. An insane place with insane moves. Battles without, for battles within. Where evil lives and evil rules. Breaking them up, just breaking them in. Quickest way out, quickest relief wins. Never disclose, never betray. Cease to speak or cease to breathe. And when you kill a man, you're a murderer. Kill many, and you're a conqueror. Kill them all.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict? Yes, we have, Your Honor. We find the defendant guilty on all counts for crimes against all humanity.
Alright, I've undone all the chains. Scissored flat. Got my winch line hooked to the front of this. This is how this is gonna roll because, well, these machines have a hard enough time climbing an incline as it is, period. So, and I don't know how to run that, and I ran this once. Chain them together, and now I'm just gonna winch them up until I am good on my drives, and then I should be good on 40. Maybe my gauge is out to lunch. Was fine, now it's not. Winter blues, maybe it's frozen. Already slid under the handy tools there, adjusted the one brake, which before when I got pulled in at road train, I had 3 brakes that were out of adjustment. It's like automatically shut down. And then the mechanic had to come and adjust them, and then I went home. Minus the being over-houred and shut down. He's like, when's the last time you took a day off? Like, never. Oil field. Going full tilt here, bud. So yeah, that was an automatic, you're going home, not in your truck. So, it was kind of a funny case, but that's what you get for being young and stupid, or just thinking you're invincible. I do whatever I want. Oh yeah. So we are in the drives. Just over 50. Alright, I've done all the manual labor. My butt's a little sore, but I'm good to go. Yeah, Earth in the truck there?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
Huh?
Deaf. What did he say?
You just wait out here and you let him know to bring paperwork and all out so we can go across the scale.
Roger that. Room beside you to approach.
What's that?
Nothing. I'm pulling up there.
I would just stay where you're at for now.
Now he doesn't have to walk way over here. He's 23.3. He's like, I sucked mine up way further than yours. I should be good. Be good. I don't want to unchain it all. Again, move it ahead. 22 on the back. You went way too far. The moment of truth. Yeah, 22.8. Nice. Man, it's almost perfectly balanced. 22.9. Should have done that in the first place. headed to unload this stuff. We're over here at 8 a.m. just where we north and east of Fort Saskatchewan. It was clear until we got here, and then boom, all of a sudden we got a snowstorm rolling in, perfect for the unload. I'll put on the side door, make her waterproof, I guess.
Hello, 1-800-NO-WAIT.
1-800-NO-WAIT. We're supposed to be here for 8, now it's 8:30. If we would have unloaded right away, we could have maybe, I don't know, got away from being in the snowstorm, but it's coming down good. And it doesn't look like it's gonna give up anytime soon. It's the joys of being paid by the hour. I'm molded into this seat. Oh well. We sit and wait. Update number 3. It is now 2 o'clock, and I've been here since 8 a.m. I think we were here before 8 a.m., just a little bit. We started the journey. I got up at 4 this morning, left at 5:30. We're here at 8. My blizzard is back again. I went to sleep, I have my window open a little bit. It's snow everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I guess winter is here now. For good. We're waiting for a mechanic to come. All the way from Calgary. In a snowstorm. It's these 2 machines that we just picked up yesterday from their main yard. I guess when you crane them on and off, you don't know if they're gonna run or not. But I guess when they're inside a warm shop, they probably run perfectly fine. But since our holdup at the scales yesterday, we couldn't make it here yesterday. So now they sat from a nice warm shop to outside overnight. It was only like -6 or 7 overnight. Still's not that cold yet, but enough to give you problems. So sitting here laying in bed, catching up on sleep, because I've been up every morning at like 4 for like the past 4 days. And yeah, so I'm just waiting to feel my truck rock and I'll get up. It is now almost 4 o'clock. I've had a full reset while I've sat here. Well, not a full reset, but I got my day reset. Waiting. Snowstorm is gone again. Look, beautiful blue skies. I do see a CP guy way back there. I seen him drive by on this frontage road. I was like, oh, he's here. I was gonna start to see what it's like to take these apart and unplug that power wire, so I don't always have to see that. Instead I can see what time it is from the bunk. Well, I also have a clock in the bunk too, but I never set it. So we got about that much snow. I'm sure some of it's melted, but we probably got it almost 4 inches of snow here today. 3 different times it came in and just dumped down, so The drive home's gonna be lots of fun. I'm sure it's gonna be slow. Yesterday we couldn't unload after 3. Now it's almost 4. It's gonna be a 14-hour day. Oh boy, that's on there. Yow. Thick layer of ice there, yeah. Ow. Oh, I could add ice for my drink. Oh, there he goes again. Alright, so it was my guy. He's here. Hopefully everything goes a little smoother now. It's gonna be dark here in like an hour, so. Not that unloading in the dark's a problem, but can't see any of the rail because of the snow, so it's gonna make it difficult. Hopefully we get her done soon, so we can get out of here. Update number 32. It is now 5 o'clock. It's getting dark. Got the unit running. Turns out they loaded the wrong one. This one has engine problems, so we gotta leave the one that's on the back, so we gotta unload them both, put this one back on. Imagine I'll be taking it back to Calgary tomorrow. Almost lost my new gloves. Forgot I left them there. I got a bad habit of doing that. So I ended up putting on a set. I got the steer on. Start messing around with rails and stuff. It's hard to get yourself on when it's, especially in the snow like this. It sucks sometimes. And there's like 10 by 10 timbers. That's what makes the crossing where you lay down your trailer. It's sometimes just rock off the side. And it's hard to get your tires back up on that when you go off. You got probably an extra 10 feet of your length of your whole unit, so you got to be. Take my chains off and get out of here.